Welcome to this week's episode of Mental Wellness Insights. Today we are going to speak about the pain of losing a child. In the society we have many people who have lost children, and we go about life with them amongst us, oblivious of the pain that they go through. So we are today privileged to be with Mrs. Mary Misoi, who lost her daughter 4 years ago, and she's here to tell us what it feels to lose a child. Welcome, Mary. Can you introduce yourself and then speak to us about the pain that you've gone through since you lost your daughter?
Yeah. I thank God for this opportunity that this fire has brought us. And my name is Mary Misoi, or Barchok. I'm a mother of 5, less one daughter, Valerie, who passed on to September 2nd, 2019.
How old was Valerie at that time?
She was 29 years old.
She was 29 years old.
Yes.
Was she married?
Yeah, she was married with 2 kids. The firstborn right now is maybe around 11. I'm not very sure. The secondborn is now around 4 years.
So was she sick? What happened to her?
She wasn't sick. The problem was we came to later on know that the hospital had a problem. She got sepsis in the same hospital, and this is the same hospital that she got the first baby. It went so well. Second baby, the same doctor, the same facility, but we don't know. We were told that she lost her life because of sepsis. We had to call John Hansen to come and do the post-mortem, and he's the one who confirmed it actually.
So she died at childbirth?
Yes. She came home, she delivered she came home on Wednesday, and on Thursday she didn't sleep well. So I was called on Friday. We took her back again to Aga Khan emergency room, and they took a lot of time with her. The doctor was there, was called, they came. And what I was told that they can't manage her until she goes to ICU. So I was with the baby during that time. We went back home, left my son-in-law taking care of her. Then when we were back home, we were told her health is deteriorating, and they've called all the doctors, and they will tell us what next. So that was on Friday. Saturday we went, found her not very, very stable. She had a lot of pain. She could not walk. What she told me, "Mom, last night I had a lot of pain, all the body and shivers. And I'm saying I can't make it. Like right now I'm having water coming from all over, even my nose. I'm seeing water all over. So take care of my children.
So this is something she told you on her last day?
That was the second last day. That was on Saturday. So painful.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. It is well. It is well. No.
Then from there I was told we are going to take her to ICU, manage her more. But the chances are 50-50. We are going to try our best. Then we stayed. She asked me about the baby. I said the baby is doing well.
Try to talk a bit louder.
Yeah. She asked me about the baby. She said, I told her the baby is okay, doing well. About the other elder one, said she's asking about you, but you'll be okay. So she went to we call it, she went to, no, that time she's not talking, she doesn't do anything.
She went to a coma?
Not coma. There's a term we use, forgotten.
Yeah.
So she could not talk, she could not do anything. I waved her, she was going to the ICU. So we followed her to ICU. From there now we were told to go. That was around 12 p.m. at night. We went back again home in Kileleshu, our place. I took over the baby. I was with the baby all through. Then the baby cried at around 4. The cry of the baby told me clearly the mother is normal. I could see the way the baby was crying. It was not a normal cry. I told my son-in-law came and told me, let's go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital again. Now at around 6, we were there. All the doctors called us, told me, we've tried, we are trying, we've not even slept, but we are trying. So one of them just told me, you see, when somebody is running a marathon and is tired, that is how I can tell you, Mama, just take courage, we are doing all we can. So they resuscitated her. She told me they resuscitated her at around 6. She came back again. And then at around some few minutes to 8 is when she died. That was on Sunday morning. I remember telling me that Val has just passed on. Now, from there now, things were not okay.
And Valerie was your only daughter?
She was the only daughter.
You have 5 children, 4 boys and Valerie.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And life, ever since Val left us, life has never been the same. There was even a time I could even, at home here, prepare very fast. Going back again to Aga Khan, thinking that maybe I forgot her there. or she still, but after a while I remember, but we left her, we buried Valerie at Migori. How comes that it is devastating? It's not an easy thing. Not an easy thing.
Have you had any chance to probably speak to a therapist?
From never that time, I've never. We just talk. We just talk literally with ladies. They ask me what really happened. Just by the way, what really happened to your daughter? That is all. But we never talk to the therapist to come in terms with what happened.
How did the siblings take this, the passing on of their only sister?
Up to today, they will never come back to their senses. Up to today. And that is the reason why you find them going into drugs, thinking that maybe that is how to come out of the pain, the agony that they've been having, because they were so close to Valerie, very close. But from there, they start still pain, because even Valerie, Harry used to stay with Valerie. Times when he's in the kitchen, he says, "Oh, Mom, this is how Valerie used to show me." But it is gone. She's gone. Times when he's in the kitchen. You see, with the Valerie, she had a golden heart, and she could go very far, telling them what to do, calling them across. This is how you're supposed to behave, this is how you're supposed to do this. And that's all, actually.
Do you still speak, discuss Valerie in your house?
We don't. It's yesterday or the other day, is Sam told me, oh yeah, he told me, if I get money, Mom, I'll give you. If I get a job, I'll give you money. Just the way Valerie used to bring you shopping, do what, pay you electricity. I will do something. My money, you will be getting it. I've never heard them talk about Valerie anymore, even Dennis.
And their father? So, in other words, each one of you is still having pent up emotions about Valerie, but nobody is coming out to remove through probably talking about it.
Nobody.
Why you are in the medical profession? Why have you not come up, probably looked for a therapist for your sake and for the sake of your family?
With them, actually, after taking them to rehabilitation, that is where they poured their pain to the psychologist. But when it came to me, the doctor there advised me to also look for a day to go there.
So I want you to tell us what it feels, how you have lived your life since Valerie died, psychologically, how it has been, emotionally.
I should say the pain is still there. When I miss something in the house, I think of her. It is so painful, very painful to lose a child. Very, very painful. It is not easy. When I think of her, and especially right now, I'm not even seeing the children, it is painful. Very. I wish even I could have seen the children. It would have given me at least some therapy. But you don't see your daughter, you don't see the children. It's a challenge.
In your day-to-day life, how often do you think about Valerie?
A day doesn't pass.
And when you think about her, what thoughts come to your mind?
Like I wish she was still around. Yeah. Because I go until when I see some daughters, I even call people's daughter, because I miss her. I miss her a lot. Being the daughter in the house alone, I miss, of course I miss her.
What are the things that you miss most about Valerie?
I don't know what to say. This girl, she liked beauty. She really liked beauty. And she could call me, come, Mom, come over my salon. So she does my hair, she does my nails. I come home, she says, Mom, you look now, you look gorgeous. I don't want you to look as if I'm not there. I'm there for you. And one day, she used to like saying, one day, my YOLO. I asked her, what is my YOLO? She says, we live once. And, I know you'll miss all this when one day I'll not be around. I say, Kwani, you know, Kwani, you knew that you are not going to be there. Says, Mom, life is ni bahati kuishi, kukufa ni lazima. It is what she normally tells me. And I liked her because her cooking was also very good. I remember I took her to Utalii College. She did food beverage, and she could do. I remember when she was taken to Migori with the husband, she said, I cooked, and they thought I wouldn't cook, but Mom, I did it. And then after that, I just went to my room, did my whatever, my makeup. I came, served the food. They were impressed. So she used to tell me, Mom, thank you because you took me to Italy. But I came, I told you, now let me follow my passion. I asked her, what is your passion? She said, beauty. And actually she did it. And she did it so well. I remember when she had a salon at Nakumat Lifestyle. That is where now she started. She had a salon. And she had segmented the place for VIPs and ordinary Mwananchi. Very nice place, very articulate. Even when I went to her house, the way she arranges things, even when she was a young girl, when we were in Isili before we came here, her things were perfectly arranged. Her room, the same. So I miss so many things in her.
Are there things you used to confide in her or with her that is now missing?
Yeah, she could come and tell me, I have a friend who I've told her not to move. They've built a house and they want to break with the museum. I'm telling them not to do that. It's a life. Yeah.
I want you to talk to the society, because people go about their things without knowing the pain others are going through.
It is painful. I remember I have a friend of mine, a workmate. We were with her, and the way the daughter died is just exactly the way my daughter died. Hers died in Nairobi hospital, and she went the same pain that we had, but with her it was so hard that at a point she lost herself completely. She was not herself again.
So the pain is such that if you are not careful, you can lose yourself mentally.
Mentally.
Yeah.
You can lose yourself completely. Yes. Very possible. Like I was telling you, I was looking for, I've dressed up, I'm going to Aga Khan, thinking that I've left her there.
How many times have you done that?
I did it like 3 weeks. Yeah.
You're just dressing up to go to Aga Khan?
Yes, then I'm hurrying. Say, no, she's not dead. We must have forgotten something.
Do you still cry?
Yeah.
When you remember?
Yes, very well. It's like it is very fresh. I do. I do.
Can you speak to those others who have lost their children?
Yeah. It is hard, but just to encourage them that all is well after sometimes, after accepting actually that she's not there and she will never come back. You see, that is the whole pain, that she's gone and she's not going to come back. That is where the pain is. She's gone. And you'll never see her again. So, to those who are mourning of their children, irrespective of a gender, it is so painful. It is for a mother or parents, it is so painful. It is a painful thing that you can't compare the pain with anything else. But it's just to accept that this person is gone and is never going to come back again, and to just pray God to give you that endurance.
How do you think the society or those close to a parent who has lost a child should treat them?
This person, mentally, this person is not okay. and should be actually be supported mentally, spiritually, holistically, should be actually taken care of for some times until that person comes back to the reality that has happened. Because the society may see you as a loser, may see you as oh, kwa nini alikufa?
Do you think society can term a person as a loser for having lost a child?
Yeah, I've seen people talk carelessly.
People talk carelessly.
They talk even in that area, that vicinity where they maybe the matanga during the morning time.
Yeah.
People talk everything.
So people should be careful what they say to those who are mourning.
Because people talk of things which are not right at that time.
Is there probably a time when you feel like you would have done something to save her, or that it happened because of something that you did, a curse or something?
What normally I blame myself is I told her to go to the hospital, but she told me she's not going. So many people blamed me. They told me that you should have left her, go to the hospital, then you follow her. You stay in Kitengela and Kileleshwa, and then from Kileleshwa to Aga Khan. That was way far, the time you wasted there.
Just make this clear. You wasted time how?
Got the jam in Mombasa.
You told her to wait for you.
No, I told them to go.
Yeah.
But the husband said no, she has refused. She says until you come, then she will go to the hospital. I told her, go with the child, I'm coming straight to the hospital. I won't even come to Kileleshwa. Then they said no, we will wait. So when I reached home, I reached there, Valerie, when she saw me, she started crying. The joy that I've, and she told me this is what I wanted. Because I wanted you to hold my daughter, then we go. And that is exactly what happened. Yeah, I was reaching there it was actually 4-ish. Because we were reaching Aga Khan at around 6.
So you are saying some people blamed you?
Me, actually, that very day when I lost her, then they told me you should not have you should not have told them to wait for you.
People told you that the day you lost your daughter?
Yes, they told me you should
Isn't
not
that
have.
very insensitive?
Very insensitive, because I felt it. This is a person who should have told me poorly, but now he's telling me I'm the one who was.
So we must be very sensitive when dealing with people who are mourning.
Yes.
Especially mourning a child.
Yes.
We need not talk carelessly.
No.
Yeah.
Because you are hurting that mother, you are now putting a lot of pain. I remember after even confirming, having all that, so people came to the hospital. They came, I remember my friend Nelly, who came and took me over to Nene. I found all the neighbors who were at Aga Khan trying actually, they couldn't believe that Val has gone. But they came. Then from there we went to Val's place because I was with the baby. Then I was told the house help now told me on my eye, sasa amekufa, nani atalipa?
The house help asked you that now she has died, who will pay me?
Yeah.
So how did you react to that?
I didn't talk. I don't talk. I don't know who told her. Hiyo ni maneno naweza ambia mama. Of course, surely. Kwani utalipwa?
So in other words, we are just talking about sensitivity
Yeah.
of people around
Yes.
a person who has lost their loved one. And we should watch our tongue, we should watch the words that we speak at that particular time.
Very true.
Sometimes it is just good to probably just keep quiet and be there for a person
Yeah.
instead of speaking, and you do not know how the person who is mourning will take it.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very, very true. Some were telling me, oh, she went to Dubai, maybe she became a Muslim there, and maybe could be the Muslim and Christianity is clashing. So
Did people have the audacity to tell you that?
people were talking all those things. Yani probably when they are trying to look for answers why is Valerie dead, and they could come, everybody's coming with an answer. Oh, maybe ilikuwa hivi, maybe. It is so painful anyway when somebody is dead. You just be very careful, go mourn with the person, but be careful in what you are. Let the person tell you how the person has died, what are the results. Because you have to die because
But when somebody is dead, does it really matter anymore? Why would you want to dig deep why the person, what has happened, what has killed? Isn't that irrelevant at that particular
It
point?
is very irrelevant, but you see still people talk. You hear even others are asking, huyu nilisikia amekufa na ukimwi. And those are things which are not very irrelevant at that moment. Somebody is dead actually. Why do you think? Why do you go asking? You are hurting these people. You are really hurting them. Some even you know very well he's died because of an accident. Just go and ask. Ilikuwa ni nini kweli? Ilikuwa ni accident kweli ama ni kitu gani? Things which are not. They are not. It's not good to talking carelessly in
To add pain into more pain.
It is so painful.
Okay, is there anything else you'd want to speak? Because in this forum you are allowed to speak your mind, your heart out. Probably this will be the beginning of your healing process.
Yeah, I must thank you, Madam Pamela, because the way now I'm talking is not the way I started, because it is actually, it has reduced the pain. And I wish such like people would have counselors who would actually take them in this process, because it's not a journey, it's not an easy journey that we will just finish it in a year's time. Mourning, it is a process, and it goes, you can mourn for a very long time.
Yeah, it is 4 years since your daughter died. But it is still as fresh as if it was yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is a journey that people have to walk, and you have to be with people who understand you. Because if you walk alone, you will lose it. You will lose it. Yeah. Because and what has really helped me sometimes when I'm in town My sister calls me, we take a cup of tea, and we talk things, and it goes away. And I come back here, it's late. I start maybe preparing supper, go and sleep.
So it's good to keep yourself busy.
Yeah,
That's
it's good
what
to
you're
be,
saying.
Yes.
Not to, because the more you are idle, the more you think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that idleness brings you that you now think of what happened, and you go now. You go again to another pain. You go look for other things which may harm you, thinking that that's the way to go. Consoling yourself. Consoling yourself has to come from people of good intentions, good ideologies. Say they come and sit with you, talk about something else, you become busy. Like you, when you call me we go to church, we do what? When we are doing some errands in church, you feel you're okay. When I go to Saitoti, do my errands there, I feel relieved. But when I come back home, I find my sons are now down, and I remember, this is because they don't have something to do. But as soon as they get something to do, I know that is now the time of, they will heal. They will heal.
Yeah. Somebody said, I read it somewhere that somebody commented that the pain of losing a child is more than the pain of losing anybody else.
Yes.
And they equated it to amputation. Like a limb that has been amputated, you will live without that limb forever until you die, yet you will always remember that I once had that limb.
Yes, very true. Very, very true. That is exactly what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Have we left out anything that you'd want to say?
About the children, I have to talk about it because it is also part of me and part of my, because without Valerie, there could not be those children. And the reason why I left the children to the father, there's a doctor who came and told me, let the father be with the child, so that when he holds the child at his chest, the child will take the smell of the father, because the child has known that the father is not there. The mother is not there. Now the father is standing in the gap of mother and father. Your work is to go and check on them.
So you want to say here that you have not seen your grandchildren for all those years?
Yes. And it also pains me so
much. Yeah.
Because now the father and the children are going on, leaving me with the pain, the agony, still in me. Yeah, of which you would, I don't know what got into.
Why haven't you seen these children? What happened?
When he moved on,
the father, your son-in-law.
My son-in-law.
Yeah.
When he moved on, which was okay.
Yeah.
When he moved on, things now started unfolding. The love that he had with my daughter during that time and us as a family nobody even right now would say he would really turn his back on us, and especially me, the mother. I told him, the fact remains you are the father of those children, but I am the mother, the grandmother of these children. That's a fact. But now, what I need him to do, just to allow me see the babies, bring the babies home, let the baby have humble time with me, or even for a weekend. Then from there he comes and...
Have you attempted to go and visit your grandchildren?
There was a time I went there and I was told, I went there, I called, I didn't get my son-in-law, but I went there, I found the sister-in-law, and the lady now, but I didn't know that this lady now has taken the place of Valerie. And then my granddaughters came jumping around, oh shush, you've come. And I need to talk to you. She was very, very happy. But she told me, she said, we've been told this is our mother, and I know where my mom is. My mom is in heaven. I'm not going to see her again. And again, that one, we all cried. We all cried, the baby, because when she came, she was not happy. Then there was a time I was told the young girl has started going to school, and she's like, she's not happy at home. When the time reaches to go home, she says, no, let me swing kidogo. Yani, she's not happy.
Have you tried to discuss this with your son-in-law?
I've tried to call his number. It is going through, but he's not picking it. I tried to WhatsApp him. He's not responding. And
have you tried using other avenues, probably going through the relatives to speak to him?
I called the uncle who actually came here for customary marriage with my daughter, my late daughter. And he told me to write a letter to the parents. Then from there now he'll pick it. Now I asked myself, why should I write a letter to their parents that they know all these things? Because they told me after we've finished with the burial, we'll stay like 40 days, then we'll come back home and do what was necessary for Valerie, and from there now we see the way forward. So after after burying Valerie, we came back to Nairobi, and since ever I've never been called. It's only me who's calling them, and
yeah, that is very unfortunate, but there must be some reasons, and we pray that even your son-in-law, probably if he sees this, he will reach out.
Yeah, those are my prayers, because I've tried all the ways. I've even tried the legal way, but I said it's going to really tarnish his name. But I said, if he comes and tells me, this is a family affair, and tells me, Mom, I'm sorry, my program is like this. If these children closes school, I bring them home. You stay with them. When they reopen, they come back home.
So your issue is purely to see your grandchildren.
That is my, even if I see them even 1 hour, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, my issue is just to see them.
Yeah, so wherever he is, if he will watch this, we are just urging him to be human enough to allow you to see your grandchildren.
Sure.
It is also good for those children to know the mother's side of the family.
For real.
Yeah.
Because even he remembers that Valerie told him that, Mom, take care of my children, I'm not going to make it. We were there when Valerie was saying. And from that time, actually, 4 years down the line, you should have remembered, because the very first month when we were taking the baby to the clinic, he used to call me, and I used to go to Muthaiga. We used to go back home after the babies are settled and come back home.
So these differences only came after he moved on with another.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would want you to talk to the ladies who get into a relationship after the first wife has died.
What I would wish to tell them is, when you come to such kind of family, this person is still mourning, and yeah, I'm not refusing the way they walk with them, but they should also remember that there is the other family the children are still there to take care. These are angels. They didn't deserve anything to lose their mother, but it's just
I think I can summarize it this way. Do unto others what you'd have them do unto you.
Exactly.
Supposing it is you who had passed on, how would you want your children to be, especially in relationship to your people?
Very true.
Yeah.
Because it is really hurting when my son-in-law goes tells the father-in-law that we just came from home Migori and we went to Kakamega. Then we are just back again to Nairobi, and as if I'm not existing, since Valerie is gone, then everybody is gone or what?
Yeah.
Because
it's very unfortunate it happened that way, but we pray that something is going to be done.
Sure.
I know the pain you are going through. I know the pain you went through, and also especially if you cannot even have access to the children of your late daughter. It's very painful. And I urge everybody to be human enough to feel for people and to do just the right thing. Because God just wants us to do the right thing.
Sure.
And we will continue praying with you. And we know that at one point, in God's time, things will work out well. So I want to thank you very much for agreeing to be with us today, to speaking about this, to speak about this. And I believe it's also the beginning of your journey to healing. Although, like it has been pointed out, it's like an amputation.
Sure.
It's a limb that has come out of you, which you will have to live with. But you've got to accept that she is gone. And all of us have our own time. And we just have to live knowing and live with let you just remember the good times that you had together, and thank God for the time that He gave you, your daughter. And thank God for the grandchildren who will remain your grandchildren and who at one point will be reunited with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching this episode of Mental Wellness Insights. We have had heavy issues coming out of this episode, and wherever you are, your relatives, your friends, or your neighbors, please watch out for those who are going through painful experiences and try as much as possible to help them go through them. And to the father of those children, we urge you to just think about the other side of the family. Think about the love you had for your wife, and do what is right for the sake of everyone. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Click on the notification bell, comment, and we see you in the next one. God bless.